So I just did a swap. This belonged to another store. And I'm pretty sure it's not gonna make it up my bed. First of all, keep dying. It's a Genie. And the tire's super bald. So I'm gonna have to winch it. And if not, oh, it made it. Ooh. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. But I know it's dead. Cause look, watch this. Let me show you right now. Told you. These things are the worst. Look, I keep sitting. I mean, it sucks because like these things ain't got no grip. So I had to swap that one for this one because this one is not charging or it's charged for all night, and then it's a Genie. That's all I can blame it on. It's a Genie. It's cold and it's a Genie. 9 out of 10, the batteries probably gotta get changed. You dig what I'm saying? So this gotta go back to another store. But I got like pickups. I gotta drop this off. Then I got a pickup. So this gonna be in my way, right? So I mean, whatever. I'm over it for the day, man. Probably could just take that around this, and then the other little 19 I gotta pick up. I'm gonna just ride it right past, but I mean I'm gonna have to undo all the chains on this to get the other one on, get that one off, get the other one on. So they just make this job more difficult than what it's supposed to be. And with this one, this was supposed to be my first stop, but they gave me the wrong size lift, so the customer couldn't use the other one that we had. So I had to go back to the yard, grab a smaller one, take it to my first stop. That take that back to my first stop. Because I guess the customer that they was, you know, that they doing the work for is a douchebag. So sometimes, you know, you can't. I understand though, but my thing is, sales reps need to really get into detail with customers about what they need, you know. Because they'll save a lot of time and a lot of back and forth. Because, like, you know, if they know it, and it's not even, the sales rep should know the customer, it should be like this. The customer call, I need this. Okay, what do you need it for? Is it gonna be inside, outside? Do it have walls up? Is it open? Warehouse? I mean, just so you can get a feel of what a customer might need. You know what I mean? To better assist how you do a sell, and the driver don't have to go back and forth. You know, I remember one time I had a 45, 55, one of the big red ones I had the other day. I changed my gloves too. See? Look at my old ones. I had one of the big 45, 55. I went to go drop it off. I got to the customer. Customer's like, oh, I can't use that. He's like, I said, oh, really? I'm like, yeah, we working outside. And it was electric. So it's like stuff like that. Would have could have been avoided if, you know, what do you need it for? Are you working inside, outside? Is it grass? Is the street or wherever, is it paved? Is the curve high? Can we drop it? Do we gotta load it on the dock? Do we gotta be on the pad? Do you gotta, just a lot of, you know, more questions, the better, the help. Make our job easier. You know, I'm not saying our job is hard, but I mean, sometimes it's just the back and forth, you know? It'd be easier if the more information you got, the better you can sell something to somebody. You feel me? That's how I look at it. I mean, that can just be me. Not talking bad about nobody or nothing. It's just common sense, I think. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta go. And then I won't have to go back to job sites. You know, I'm one of them people where I don't like doing stuff twice. I like to do it once, so I'll do it right the first time. You feel me? You dig me? So I'm on my way back to my first stop that I was at earlier today to go drop off that 19. And yeah, then I gotta do another pickup, and then
continue 1/4 mile to the end of the street.
I ain't even take a picture because I'm just over it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just be over it, man. And it's not even our stores. I'm about to just take it back to our store instead of going to a whole different store and drop it off. Like, make life a lot easier. Now, I just feel as though we just need people that care. Not just trying to make a sale, more so just, okay, I'm gonna care for my customer, you know, and make sure I give them the best possible, lift. You know what I mean? That's going to benefit not just them, but actually getting the driver where they need to be, and won't have to do the job twice. And put yourself back in a situation where it could be potentially dangerous, you know? So, but anywho, I guess I get at y'all guys in a little bit.